Just picked up another customer, John. Just been explaining to them the idea, the concept, and that. So yeah, I don't know. Where should we start? He's a PT, got tons of clients. Obviously, he's been going for a while. Fountain of knowledge. Looks well. As well. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
Just on 58.
Okay, okay. So 58. He looks great for 58. So can you share us some of your wisdom? In general, I mean, if you want to start regards PT and health, wealth, whatever.
Yeah, well, I've been PTing a few years now, and I followed my passion when I retired, semi-retired from work. My job was working in Unilever over in Port Sunlight.
Okay.
And I decided that I didn't want to do 12-hour shifts anymore. Didn't want to do 12-hour nights. Didn't want to do 12-hour weekends. I decided to follow my dream, which was PT. With over 35 years experience training and in all different areas, bodybuilding, boxing, a bit of martial arts, a bit of wrestling, quite a bit of experience, but not really experienced in as much as bodybuilding, which is my thing.
Okay. Do you still compete?
Yeah, my last competition was 2 years ago, less than 2 years ago.
Okay.
But I'm hoping to compete again in another 2 years when I'm 60.
Okay.
Over 60s bodybuilding comp.
Yeah. Are you natural?
No.
Okay, because I think nowadays a lot of people aren't.
Well, the thing is, it's always best to be transparent and admit to things.
Yeah.
Not many people who are my age look like me, and it'd be foolish for me to try and blag it and say I was natural when clearly I'm not.
Okay, because I mean I couldn't tell, like looking at you right now, obviously.
With a baggy shirt on, you probably can't. But
Okay.
with something a little bit more, let's say, tight that you wear in the gym.
Yeah.
You can probably tell.
Okay. Because I mean nowadays to compete and stand out or even have a chance, I don't know, my limited understanding, probably 90% of people are basically on some form.
I'd say probably right. Probably a good figure.
Yeah, because it's difficult.
The other 10% to tell lies.
I like that one. Can you give, because your type of industry, the evergreen, it's like money, health, wealth, fitness, abs, training. It's a big industry. Can you give some of your fountain of knowledge, like for people who want to, bulk, put muscle on, lose fat? Because you've got to be strict.
Put muscle on and losing body fat. You've got to simplify it. You can't overthink things. Because once you start doing that, this is when a lot of diets fail because people just concentrate solely on food. Not being able to eat the things that you like is a recipe for disaster. First and foremost, you've got to carry on eating what you enjoy, but eat less of it. If you want to lose weight, if you want to put weight on, you eat more of it. It's quite simple. But people, as I just said, try and make it harder.
Okay. What would you say? Would you say, for example, if you want to bulk, the 80-20 rule, 80% of what you put in good food, 20% your little treats, or don't get me wrong, this is relative.
I would say that's about right as well.
Okay.
Again, it depends on how much you want to put on, depends how long you want to take to put it on.
Yeah.
Everything's time constraints. It just depends.
Okay.
People turn up, which I always find quite funny, 4 weeks before they go away and say, I'm going to lose 2 stone and get my abs out, which basically won't happen.
Okay. Okay.
And they're really surprised when they find out they can't do it.
And how long did they want to do it?
4 weeks.
4 weeks they want to.
So they turn up in June, they go around in July, and
yeah. So how many kilo? Because I'm used to doing it in kilos. So in a stone, how many kilo was that in 1 stone?
Do you know what, you've got me already there? Because everything I do in kilos and pounds.
Yeah, because it's 2.25 pounds in 1 kilo. Yeah. So and they want to lose 4 kilo.
So it's just under £5.
Okay, yeah, okay.
But yeah, again, I do everything by scales. I like people to justify what they're eating.
Okay.
So if someone loses a pound week 1, and then they put a pound on in week 2, there's maybe something that they were doing slightly wrong.
Yeah.
And then we talk about it and find out what was the reason why. Maybe it's a lot of things, a lot of factors, especially with women. A lot of women have got the going through the change. Could be time of the month. There's a lot of things. For men, it's if they've been out and they've been drinking so many pints of beer or pints of whatever it is really calorific.
Yeah.
And people don't understand when you have 2 pints and then you go and have a Chinese meal, you eat all your calories in one go.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is what puts weight on. And then when I explain that, and they go, oh yeah, I did actually have one of them meals the other night, and then there's where they put the weight back on.
Okay, totally, yeah.
It's not a strict, I don't tell people to be strict, I tell people to eat on a curve. So eat more week 1, eat less week 2, eat less week 3, and it comes down on a curve.
Okay, slightly.
So you're not really putting yourself out as such, whereas you're not stopping yourself from eating the things that you like.
Okay, do you count calories like Fitness Pal?
I have done.
Oh, okay, you don't know?
Don't know.
Because you're experienced.
Yeah. So it comes with experience, you know roughly what it is,
Yeah.
how many calories, how much fat, how much protein, how many carbs in each thing. So you generalise it, because if you once, I did go down that route when I won one competition, and it really tore me apart.
Oh, did it? Yeah.
Not just me missus.
Okay.
You just become a lunatic. I was going in. I always knew there was something wrong when I went into a shop. I spent over 2 hours looking at the information. I never actually bought anything.
Yeah.
Just walked out again. I've got this new app called Yuka. It's really good.
Okay.
You go and scan each individual thing, and it gives a score out of between 0 and 100.
Okay.
Obviously 100 being really healthy, and it gives you a breakdown of what's in it, everything that's good for you, what's potentially bad for you, and when you do get stuff that's got bad things in it, tells you
Okay.
what they are, what they can cause, and it gives you alternatives, and it gives you the shops that you can go and buy them.
Can it? What's it called? Yuka?
Okay.
Okay.
Really, really good app. You should
Okay.
get it yourself. Just
Definitely,
download
yeah.
it.
I'll put a link.
Yuka.
Okay. No, yeah, definitely.
Really good.
Sounds good. There's a bit of a misconception with when some people think that you can build muscle and lose fat at the same time. What's your thoughts on it? I think to a degree, because I think the traditional way is one or the other.
No, not really. You can do both.
Okay, can you?
You can do both, yeah.
Okay.
Do both. It's not about bulking and stripping. It's never. It can be. I mean, professionals and pros, definitely IFBB pros, they will do it like that.
Okay.
They'll stack loads to size on, and then they'll strip down. And obviously, the stuff that they take as well, i.e. PEDs, will retain that muscle when they're actually losing fat, and that's what they're for. They don't actually build muscle. They're not a magic pill or a magic injection. They actually retain the muscle instead of it wasting away with the fat.
Okay.
This is what PEDs do for you.
Okay.
They don't actually build muscle.
Okay, so they retain what you've built. So when you're cutting where everyone loses muscle, they're holding on to it.
Holding on to it.
Okay, interesting. Can I ask you about a controversial, another controversial with women? Well, not just women, I suppose men as well. As you know, like some people regards the weight loss jab, and I pick up some people, men and women. Like for example, a guy.
You're talking. Sorry to put it.
Yeah, no, go on.
Govi or the other one, Manjaro.
Yeah, and I'm not too sure specifically of the names. There's a couple of them.
They're the 3 main ones that people are actually taking.
Okay.
I actually agree with it, to be fair.
Can we, okay, so for example, I've picked up a guy, yeah, and he was having his stomach cut out, yeah. I picked up a girl, she's had her stomach cut out. This is over the years, yeah. Now, I'm a big, once again, I just think certain things are like tools in your toolbox. So I think keto has got its place to help reduce, let's say, diabetes or certain conditions, yeah. But then I've picked up, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm just relaying this girl's perspective, and what she said to me, she's on the weight loss jab and she's on 700, whatever weight loss jab, she's on 700 and 1,000 calories. So, but she said she's on it short term. So I was like, well, how are you getting all that nutrition in? And she said, because I'm having X, Y, Z. But she was more emphasizing 700 calories. And I was like, well, okay, first of all, I think that's tight to get your nutrition in. But I was very low, 700 or 1,000, yeah. But then I said to her, well, my concern is because she's on it short term, your body adapts homeostasis after so long, yeah? So then let's say she's on it short term for 6 months, yeah? So then my fear was that when she comes off it, her body's adjusted to 700 or 1,000. So what she said is, well, yeah, that's right. And then what happens is a lot of people, whether it's the weight loss jab or certain diets, yeah, they go on, or they do excessive amounts of calorie reduction or cardio, they end up having a body adapted to, let's say, 700 or 1,000. But keeping the context to the weight loss jab, she said, well, yeah, so what will happen to her after 6 months when she comes off the jab? There's two scenarios. She comes off the jab and she stays making sure she has 700 calories a day, yeah? Or the other scenario is she continues to have the jab. So what does someone do in that scenario?
What they do is when they get down to a weight that they find acceptable. Say for argument's sake, she's 10 stone, she wants to be 8.
Okay.
She starts taking one of the weight loss injections.
Okay.
And she'll titrate up in dosages. So she starts off on 2.5 mil, she goes to 5 mil, 7.5, 10, all the way up to 15. Now you can stay on 15 a bit longer if you want, or you can come back down again. Now when they come back down again, that, in my view, I mean, I haven't got that much knowledge about it, but what I know about it is quite a bit, is the fact that it gives you a way of eating. So say for argument's sake you're overweight and you eat whatever.
Okay.
And you're eating 2,500 calories a day.
Yeah.
And it could be cakes, biscuits, what have you. If you stay on the weight loss injections, it gives you a way out to eat. It tells you, or it tells your body that this is the way you're going to eat from now. Now, when you come off that doesn't mean you're just going to go carry on binging back on the food.
Okay, interesting.
Because your body has adapted to eating them amounts of calories. You can eat more, but also your stomach shrinks.
Okay.
It's a similar scenario with me. I mean, I can eat food, but I can only eat so much. Now, even though I'm bigger than normal people my size, I can only eat certain amount because my stomach shrunk.
Oh, okay. Based on what?
Based on me only having small meals.
Okay, over time, naturally,
so
yeah.
That's what they'll do if they stay on the weight loss injections for 6 months. Their stomach will shrink, so they actually can't put more food in there.
Oh, okay, so their stomach will shrink. So let's say they adapt to the 1,000 calorie. Do you think 1,000's too low? What would you recommend?
I would
the minimum drop.
No, I'd recommend you just stay on a 1,500 a week. I mean, for a woman.
Okay.
1,500 calories.
Even on the jab, yeah?
No, after the jab.
Oh, okay. So during the jab.
During the jab, I'd come down to between 12 and 15.
Okay. So why is some? Because it wasn't just her who said it. She said, like, I picked up an admin who worked in a GP surgery, and she said, well, yeah, like a lot of people are doing that, 700 to 1,000. So that's too low. So the thing about you're saying, like everything, it's got pros and cons.
It's got pros and cons. The thing is with it, again, it's not a magic injection. What it does is it stops you craving food. That's its whole purpose, is to stop you craving food.
Okay.
You don't get hungry. You don't want to eat sweet stuff.
Okay.
I mean, you know, it could be psychological. I suppose some of it is with whatever you take, because they think I've paid X amount of money for it. I don't want this to fail. I'm not spending all this money and carry on doing what I'm doing. So that's going to give you a boost. That's going to make you not want to eat. And if you, like anything else, if you don't eat, you are going to lose weight. And it's as simple as that. Is it healthy? No, I don't think so. But if you eat 12 to 1500 calories of healthy food throughout the day, that is healthy. But it's got to be healthy food.
Yeah, good food, nutrition.
So it's got to be, I mean, the way I look at things, I just go 60% protein.
Macros.
Yeah, just look at your macros.
Yeah.
Always try and eat every meal when you're on these injections. Every meal's got to be protein. You want to keep as much protein, as much muscle as you can. So you don't want the muscle to waste. You want the protein to hold on to that muscle.
Even for a woman, so the average for a man is let's say a gram per body per pound.
So
what is it?
1.2.
What is it for a girl?
It's probably about one, just over.
Oh, okay. Is that what you'd say then?
I'd say just about one. Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, it's not a one size fits all.
Yeah.
It depends. I mean, you got women who are 16, 17 stone, and then that's a big difference. They will lose weight rapidly, and then you've got other girls who are 10 stone and want to be 8 stone, and they will lose it a lot slower. So it's all about trying to take your time with it. Don't overdo things. Don't go on the higher dosages until you're informed.
Okay.
To do it.
Okay.
Because it's dangerous.
Which is it's dangerous to jab.
I think it's dangerous in the wrong hands.
Okay.
I think people would if they can. Again, we're going back to that 4 weeks and going on holiday. They might just forget the 2.5 mil, 5 mil, go straight on the 15, which can become dangerous.
Okay, so what's the reason for the increments for increasing it from low?
You get tolerances.
Tolerance. Okay.
You tolerated the 2.5, then you tolerated the 5.
Okay.
And that is still pushing you to not want to eat. But if you stayed on 2.5, you'd probably stop having that same effect.
Okay, so aren't a lot of people buying this? You can get it from the NHS or your doctor, but there's a lot of people online.
A lot of people buy it. You buy it in the Asda.
Oh, can you buy it in the Asda? And are you getting? Can you buy it without a consultation?
No.
Okay.
They've actually well, when it first came out, you could.
Oh, could you? Okay.
Yeah, but the thing is, now they've made it more stringent, where you have to do it online. It's all done online.
Okay.
It's all done online. You've got to take pictures of your body.
Have you? Yeah.
You've got to take pictures of the scales. You've got to take pictures of, I think it's something like your passport or birth certificate, something like that.
Have you?
But
okay.
I know it's become harder to obtain because people were just buying it and selling it.
Yeah. Okay. So it's good that it's been regulated.
It's been regulated to a degree.
To a degree.
Yeah.
Because it's good the way you're breaking it all down. Like it's priceless. You're going into like the in depth what you're doing.
Yeah.
See, like for example, so I think what you're saying is naturally is the best way, but of course people struggle for whatever reasons.
Yeah.
So like I say, some people for certain issues they want to explore it.
Yeah, I think the downsides easily outweigh the upsides. I mean, people come up to me and go, well, it can cause pancreatic cancer. Yeah, it can.
Okay.
Yeah, it can cause all kinds. But the flip side of that is if you stay big and fat, and that, for want of a better word, overweight, that causes much heart disease, liver disease, stress on all your organs. That cardiovascular disease. The list is endless. So when you actually weigh up before you go on these drugs or any type of drug, in my view, you've got to write a list of the pros and the cons and see whether it suits you.
Okay. So the pancreatic cancer, that must be, because I think I vaguely heard something about it, but I never looked into it. Is that across the board with all of those different types you said, or is it just early research?
Well, I think the research isn't conclusive with it. I think when one or two or I don't know how many of these people start complaining of it and they're getting these symptoms, that's when I think it's like the boy who cried wolf. Oh yeah, it causes this, it causes that, it causes whatever. But as I said, If it was me and I was overweight, I wouldn't think twice about going on it.
Oh, wouldn't you know? Okay, okay.
Only for the fact that if I was vastly overweight, I would definitely do it.
Okay.
If I was slightly overweight, I'd try going the gym way first.
Okay.
Try and diet yourself. And if that wouldn't work,
You'd try that.
I'd try it.
What about cutting your stomach and the band? I think you can't get the
That's
band
the
now.
band.
That's stopped,
I'm not
hasn't it?
sure about that. I would get that as well.
Would you? Yeah.
Yeah.
What the cutting your stomach one out?
Well, the thing is, I think again, it's a personal decision.
Yeah.
I mean, I couldn't say I mean, would I get it done? Yeah, I would.
Would you? Yeah.
If it was me.
If it's a last resort.
If it's a last resort, but with other people, everyone's got to make their own decision on that.
Definitely.
Again, that comes with its own
Pros and cons.
pros and cons.
Definitely.
Especially in later life, when you get older and your skin sort of sags, it makes an effect on your stomach, in my view.
Yeah, no, I've seen even young people who, I think if you, do you know what's an interesting one, what I've seen, so see what you've just said then, what's his name, that guy, and he does all the, what's his name from America, like the Navy SEALs guy.
Oh, I know you know, but yeah.
And he was dead big, and then...
And he lost loads of weight.
Yeah, but there was a certain clip, what's his name, it's on the tip of my tongue,
what did it do? Did it show
so,
you?
well, no, in context of what you've just said, so he was very big, so there was before and after pictures, but he lost so much weight so quick. Technically, he should have been in a situation like what you've just said, with the saggy skin, and he said he was, but his workout program and lots of high reps basically got rid of it. So, I mean, you can see him now, he's in great shape, but so clearly you can see the before and after, and according to him, doing like really, really crazy high reps, somehow it burns it away.
It can actually, because I have got a client who's actually on Wegovy now.
Who's what?
She's on Wegovy, and she had a lot of loose skin, and since she's been on this the last 5 months, that skin's just melted away. I didn't think it'd do it.
What is that, what you've just mentioned?
Yeah, it actually did work.
Is it a drug or a steroid?
It's a drug, it's like the Ozempic.
Okay.
So
like a weight loss drug. Oh, okay, sorry. Yeah,
but I always thought that, you know, if I wouldn't have seen it with my own eyes, I would have thought that skin would have stayed there because it was quite a bit.
Okay.
But it has actually melted.
Has it, yeah?
Yeah.
Is that a side effect or intentional?
That's intentional, but we didn't know.
Because it's still fat, even though it's excess, and that's what it's designed.
And actually, there's only a slight bit now that's going, and that'll be here with a flat stomach.
Okay.
But I questioned it myself because I thought it was too much.
Okay.
I thought she would have had to get it cut off.
Because some people do that, don't they?
Some people do that, and again, I think they're afraid to do all the exercise, do the hard work to try and get rid of it that way.
Yeah, because it's
I'm just over by this white car on the left.
On the left, yeah.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, no, sorry.
Sidetrack.
No, it's been great, little podcast perspective.
I think that's the wrong person to talk about himself. I don't shut up.
No, don't mind it. That's what it's about. It's not about me. Sorry,
just
keep
here,
going.
please.
Yeah, just here. Yeah, it's not about me. Just one last thing before you go. Do you want to mention anything, or what's your thoughts on keto?
Yeah, good. But only for a short amount of time.
Yeah.
I don't think that anything like keto is sustainable for any. As soon as you lose your weight and you get it down to what you want, then just have a healthy diet, and then start enjoying food. But the main thing you've got to understand is you've got to enjoy food. There's so much food out there.
Yeah.
It's no good just eating eggs and chicken and rice and that's the end of it. What's the point?
Yeah.
And I mean that in a sensible way, because I love food, but the thing is, you've got to be sensible about it and only eat small portions.
Yeah, no, totally, I agree. Yeah, you've got to make it enjoyable, haven't you?
Sorry, what's your name again?
Jay.
Jay?
Yeah,
Oh, nice
Joe.
to meet
Yeah,
Jay.
you too. But no, thanks. I'm going to bring that to the
You're on the
close.
fastest route
Priceless,
despite
that,
some
yeah.
traffic.
free consultation for people. You should have your own. Don't you have an online plan? I know you said you're busy, but if you had like all that information, you could. A lot of people do stuff online, or you could package the information so you're not trading time for money and still make money. Fountain of knowledge.
Oh, it's good, that, mate.
Thank you. Thanks for that.
Good for asking, because when I start talking, as I said, just don't stop.
No, love it.
Love it.
Thanks, John. Bye. Bye.